Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first Faf Cast, sorry. That is right, I am going to be attempting to do a Faf Cast here, and if you guys enjoy this, I will be doing some more in the future. That is enough of that. Let's start off with our introduction. Up here in the front, we have Lacarn. I believe that is an L, I'm not sure. No, that is an I. It is Eacarn. In the front position, going UEF, he is Gray, I believe, going first land. This is going to be Team 1 down here in the south and Team 2 up there in the north. Over here in the beach position, we have Cthulhu going Aeon, I believe, opening first land. Over here in the rock position, we have a white Thibor going UEF, opening first land. Let's slow this down a little bit so we can get these introductions done. He has gone first land. Or no, first air. I'm sorry, I am wrong. We have gone first air over here on the rock position. Back here in the back, we have Tron in a nice yellow color. He is going to be Cybran opening first air factory, I believe. Over here for Team 2, we've got Bombard in the nice red color going first land, opening second land as well. We don't have any mexes. Not sure why we're building two land factories off to start. Maybe it'll work for him, maybe it won't, I'm not sure. But over here in the rock position, we're going to have If Silver in nice orange color going UEF, opening first land, second air it looks like. He has that queued up already. Over here in the beach position, we have Moody Wombat going a nice pink color. Is that pink or is that peach? It's a pink color. It's more of a pink color, I guess. We are Cybran. We are opening first air along with the opposing rock player. I believe he opened first air, yes. It's going to be interesting to see who gets that rock first. I'm not sure if the beach players are going to make a move for it. But over here in the rear air position for T2, we have Fro16 opening first land. He is going to be green and Cybran. It looks like we almost have a full team of Cybrans back here for Team 2, except for one UEF. Orange is the odd man out. Let's go ahead and speed this up to normal and see what kind of action we have kicking off here. It looks like we have both air players moving forwards to the front to go and collect this also important mass. We are building a T1 transport over here in the rock position for Team 1. Do we have a transport in play over here yet? We are still building some Angies over here. It looks like white is going to have the advantage here. He's going to get that transport up first. But is he going to have Angies to go to the rock? Is he going to send all of them, or what is he going to do there? Back here we have clicked on these mexes, it looks like. We are upgrading one of them at least. Beginning our second air factory. As red and gray move forward into their front to go and collect this mass. We have a few units filling in from red. Looks like some light assault bots. And we have some Lobos with Team 1 over here moving forward into the front as well. We have Team Blue down here. We have Blue down here for Team 1. Have a transport out now. It looks like we're going to collect some attacking units. I don't think I saw an Engie in there, or maybe there was. Yes, I believe there are 2 or 3 Engies in there. Moving towards the rock position. He's going to get there first. White has gotten this one. It looks like T1 is going to be getting these rock positions first, both of them. Oh no, Orange is moving a transport out as well, but I think he only has an Engie on there. I'm not sure. I believe it's just an Engie that he has on there, and I believe he's going to be dropping off first. But Blue actually has some attacking units. I think he has a couple light assault bots on here. So if Orange does not have any, it looks like Blue will be taking this rock from Orange. Orange is going to get there first. Orange getting there first. Hang on, I'm going to pause a minute and try to fix the sound here for a second. Alright, I am back. Let's speed this up. I have fixed the sound. It is now a lot louder. I'm not sure why my computer does that. It thinks I only want to hear the sound at level 10 all of the time for this application. We got some tanks up here for Gray in the front position, while Red only has some light assault bots. It looks like still a few arty, and we have a few tanks moving in now. Gray is going to move up here and try to collect this mass, going after the heavy stuff first. I can now hear all the action that is going on. This is so much better. I'm not sure why I didn't fix my sound to begin with, but it is fixed now. I am sorry, guys. Looks like we have a transport out from the rear air player, dropping off some Angies up here in the front to collect this mass first, I believe. But he is not queuing them up to collect it. They're just sitting there. I'm not sure exactly what his plan was. Those Angies move forward a little bit. I'm not sure what his plan with them is. It looks like they're just going to die to the ACU of Eakarn. Seems like a waste of a transport with Angies. We're moving up here with our light assault bots, I believe, because we realized we did not need them over here on the rock to secure it. So we're moving up to drop them off to maybe claim a few mexes over here. Our beach player down here has not gotten these mexes yet, and the beach player on the other side has already got those mexes. The air player down here at T2 Air building some T2 Pigeons. How is the air player doing over here for Team 2? We are at T1 Air still. We have a couple land factories to get more Indies out. It looks like we have a... No, we are building something out of this T1 Air factory. I'm not sure what it is that he is building. Going T2 on the comm now. Red moving forward, taking some Lobo fire as he moves forward into this position. The beach player for Team 1 now moving forward to assist Gray in this front position. That seems to be the meta now, as one of these two naval players usually move their comms to the front to help defend. Blue will be moving up, and this will be a 2v1 comm situation here for Red. It looks like he's going to be backing off. I'm not sure if he sees the danger of Blue yet, though. It looks like he's hanging in front of his army, trying to pick off a few. We're going to be moving to land forward now. I'm not sure if he now sees the issue, as he is out ACU'd over here. 2 ACU'd to 1. He is now, I believe, going to retreat back a little bit as these 2 ACUs for Team 1 take out this army in the front position. We have a naval factory up for both of the naval players for Team 2. White over here on Team 1 got one up a little bit ago. We already have a sub out for Team 2 over here in the top navy. Team 1 has a naval factory. I'm not sure. I believe he's working on a frigate right now. That sub will take out that frigate as it does not have torpedoes. We have an attack bomber out here from the beach player of Team 1, a couple of them actually. I believe trying to move in to deal with some of this spam from the Team 2 front player from Bombard. He is about to get bombarded with some T1 bombers, it looks like. Oh, with the air player moving in with some interceptors to intercept those bombers. But we are still making them, coming forward. I believe they're just going to get taken out as they move through if Team 2 leaves his air here. Looks like we're going to get a couple bombs off maybe, though. No, we didn't get any off. And it looks like these bombers are now just going to be a waste of eco as the rear air player for Team 2 has the front position covered. A little action kicking off over here on the rock as the 2 frigates duke it out. We have some subs on the move over here. A few naval factories over here up for Dibor. Over here in the rock position for Team 1. We're at T2 Air still. It looks like we might be working on a T3 Air factory down here in the bottom for Theron. 400 radar player beating his opponent to T3 Air, I believe. I don't think his opponent is at T2 Air yet. Let's go see. He is still at T1 Air as he got the T2 upgrade on his column. Thought that was good enough to build his T2 P-Gens, but he's gonna need some T2 NGs. He's gonna need T2 air. It looks like Team 1, maybe T2, to the playing field for air. We might see some early strap bombs out from Thrawn then. From Tron. Sorry, not Thrawn. From Tron. Bombard is going T2 over here in the water. No, he is not fully in the water yet. But we are going T2 up front. I don't believe either of these other opposing comms are T2. So we are going to be getting the first T2 PD up to hold this position, I believe. We have a T1 PD here, but it is not a T2 PD. Red is probably going to be throwing up some T2 PD here, trying to hold this front position, as he is out-commed in the front. Glorious. What is glorious? I'm not sure what has been said. Let me look. There is some language that I cannot read. Going T2 over here for orange. We have an air factory up here. Some naval action going on down here at this rock position. Both players for Team 1 in the Navy still holding on to both rocks. The Team 2 beach player going for straight T2 Navy builds a destroyer, while the Team 1 opposing player is still at T1 in all of his naval factories, but he has 3 to his 1. You could possibly outspam him with frigates if this player is only going to build destroyers from one factory. It looks like Team 1 has gone for his entire naval setup over here in this rock position, and I don't see any over here on the beach. This frigate moving in to probably try and stop his opponent from building naval factory, but he's going to find none there anyways. Some action popping off up here in the front as Bombard builds some T2 PD. Is going to take this factory down, I believe, as the opposing forward position player is going to be throwing down from T1. No, he reclaims it and moves back, seeing that he cannot outspam his opponent, who is building T2 PD. They have both retreated to this main base of the front player that he has built up front. This forward base that he has built with his factories may be getting overrun here as we continue to T2 PD creep this front position. He may be having to retreat back to his actual main base here. If we continue with this PD creep, and we are, we have another T2 PD coming up here in the front. Not much action going on elsewhere right now, as it looks like everyone's ecoing. This guy is spamming some destroyers. Moody Wombat going for them destroyer spam. Not really caring too much about the T1 Navy game. I believe we're throwing up some walls here. It's not going to do much, as we're still spamming this T2 PD. We have a strategic bomber out from Tron. That is going to do some damage. Is he only going to focus that front player, or is he going to do some eco? Do we have T3 air on green yet? No, we do not. We are just now at T2 air, but we are almost T3 air. We have just finished that T3 air factory. We need to get some ASF out immediately to deal with this strat bomber, as Bombard is getting harassed. He is going to be moving for that water. I'm not sure if he's going to make it. I believe he needs to get hit 2 more times, probably. Ooh, we didn't even drop a bomb off it in that pass. We have some interceptors moving on this strategic bomber. That is, I think, going to get taken down. Tron, only being a 400, does not know how to micro it efficiently. We should have went after mexes instead of going for the snipe, as Red moves into the water. Are we building another strat bomber here? It looks like we may be building another one, as we see that we don't really have... We have a second one out, actually, already. We don't have much of a threat in the air game from the rear air player position for Team 2. We have some naval action kicking off over here. Some destroyers are going to butt heads with some frigates over here. Moving towards the front, Red has taken this forward position from the front players of Team 1. They have moved back. Both comms being pushed back. They're going to be throwing up some land factories back here to try to deal with this spam, but you don't need T1, you need T2. That is what is destroying you, is T2 PD. However, moving this ACU out of the front is going to buy you some time, as he can no longer PD creep you, as he is moving away with his comm, afraid of getting bombed by some more strat bombers. I don't see those strat bombers harassing any eco anywhere. I believe they're just sitting back here. You could move this out and take out some eco, probably. Some naval action popping off up here in the North Pond as a cruiser and a couple destroyers butt heads with some frigates from Team 1. Pink probably going to be moving in to try to assist his front player and taking this position. Oh, we have some T2 engineers up here in the front building some T2 PD to try to hold off the army as Red. We're going to try to hold this position here, I believe. Getting some triads out. And some T1 bombers, maybe trying to go out to deal with some spam. We are going to take out an interceptor with a T1 bomber. Oh my gosh, I have never seen that happen before. We're going to drop a bomb, try to deal with some of the spam here. I don't think anything died in that explosion. All he did was some damage. Do we have any T2 engineers moving forward to continue this T2 PD creep? I don't believe we do. Some action popping off over here in the South Navy as Blue Tatuli moves forward on a silver in the naval game. He is moving forward with some units here trying to stop this progression of this T2 naval factory, but he moves back. I think he could have taken the Navy. I think he could have taken him. Oh no, there's a destroyer from Orange. Do we have a destroyer over here in the mix from Blue? No, we do not. I don't believe we even have a T2 naval factory. We do have a T2 naval factory. It is about to finish what I believe is a destroyer. That will be some help. We have separated the destroyer from the group so we can target it, and that destroyer, I believe, is probably going to be going down if he targets everything on it. And then we may be able to push into this position. We get our destroyer out. We should be able to take this position now. For Team 1, going to take out Orange in the naval game maybe right here. Or at least take out the T2 naval factory as Pink moves forward with his destroyer and cruiser spam, destroying everything in its path as his opponent is only just now getting T2 out, I believe. No, we have a destroyer. I believe that's the only one we have out, though, for Team 1. Down here in the south, we have some Tort bombers out as well. Going to deal with any T2 Navy that White tries to pump out. Up here in the front, we are holding off. We got some mongooses up here to deal with some of this spam that Red had just sitting here. I don't know. I think mongooses outreach T2PE, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. But if he does, he may be able to attack and even take this position here that Red had built with T2PD. Our strat bomber still just sitting here for Tron. Green back here going T3, Fro 16. I'm not sure how to say her name, so I'm going to continue to say Fro 16 as Blue sits here and tries to harass this position. But there is a shielded destroyer out now, and Blue is going to be moving away. These naval yards are built extremely close to each other. This is going to be interesting to see how that fight plays out later on, as Pink still moving forward, trying to take out White's Navy here. He wants to take out the mass that he is getting on this rock position. Still only have just this one T2 factory. He needs to get some more build power on it. Are we stalling right now? Is that why we haven't thrown more build power on it? Yes, that is exactly why we have not thrown more build power on it. We have unringed mexes back here, but they are T2. But we still have some T1. We need to get to upgrading these mexes so that we can throw some more build power on this T2 Navy. Otherwise, you are going to get outspanned by White, who has a lot of build power, and he is stalling as well. He actually just took all of his build power off of it. These mongooses sitting here up here in the front, stopping Red from moving his spam forward. We have a few rhinos up here though, but they are going to be outreached by these mongooses if he micros them well. We have Red in the Navy game now. We have a T2 naval factory. But this is going to be 2v1 in Navy. Blue going after some of this build power that Orange has. Isn't Orange stalling anything? Orange is not stalling anything, so all of his build power on this is going to be fine. I think he's just... No, it's still all going. I'm not sure why those turned black. But they are still all going. We are not going to. We're going to get pushed back because Red has came in to help. Green with mongoose spam and some flapjacks out now to deal with this T2 PD that is stopping him from moving forward. His mongoose is going to deal with this spam. Those Cybran turrets now shooting the ground and from the units as it's probably a little raised. And yes, it is just barely a little raised as those T2PD were built in a groove over there on the right. But the Flapjack's about to make quick work of them so he can move his mongooses forward as he's going to move some more Flapjacks forward as well to try to deal with this a little bit faster. Red sitting back here under a shield. About to have another shield up. We have some T3 Pigeon up. Some more queued up in the mix. We have a T3 land factory. We could spam some T3 land units here, maybe, possibly. As this position is still being held by this PD, but not for long as these Flapjacks are making quick work of it. There's now only one left. Red is going to have to come up with some sort of plan to stop the forward movement of the gray player for Team 1. Pink being pushed off in his navy as he is being outspammed by White now. White going for drone. We might see some reclaim of some mexes somewhere with these sneaky little drones that will be coming out from White here shortly. We have cruisers over here moving to help Red. Oh, this is Red. We have some cruisers over here coming to help the front position as T2 moves forward. I'm not sure they're going to get there in time to really put a damper on these units, but it can't not help. Are we building any units in this T3 factory? We've just now began to. It looks like we might be building some bricks in there. We're now moving all of our T2 Navy from Red over here to this front to try and hold off this push from Gray. Let me click over here on Orange again. I know that that is all queued up. I believe I have some sort of glitch going on here. That stopped the glitch, but now I'm having the block glitch. There we go. That is better. Now I can actually see that all of his stuff is queued up and doing things, unlike it was saying a second ago. Let's see the ASF count here. We have 33 ASF. Do we only have one ASF out from Green? I believe we only have one ASF out from the rear player here. Still having that problem there. I've seen things queued up. I need to quit clicking on players as I just keep making my issues worse as I click. Oh my gosh, let me turn this down so we don't miss any of the action so I can try to fix this issue that I am having here. This is going to make me want to kill myself, as I cannot get the issue to stop. Look back on red. Maybe this will work. No, it did not work. That worked, but everything here says it's not queued up. It is, in fact. Or maybe it's actually not. Hang on. Okay, I believe we have fixed the issue, except this player down here now says that he's not queued up. But he is. Don't worry. We're going to ignore that, as I'm tired of dealing with this issue. Let's go back up to full speed here. These cruisers now dealing some damage to the T2 army of the forward player for Team 1. These mobile missiles, these flakjacks, going to be shooting at the cruisers, but they're just not going to be very effective at taking out the cruisers. He only has one flakjack left, and it goes down. But we have another one back here, but this push from him has now stopped. We have some loyalists moving forward. I was wrong. I thought we were building bricks. But we have some loyalists moving forward. Do we have a T3 naval factory? We do not. All we have is T2. These T3 units going to be a problem for the front player of Team 1. This strat bomb still just sitting here. He could do some work. Orange now harassing the rock and naval yard of the beach player for Team 1. He is going to secure this position, it looks like, as Team 1's rock player, what is his name? Catuli, does not really have an answer for this. All he has is a couple frigates against 2 destroyers. And some more frigates moving in. A shield boat. Another destroyer moving in now. I believe the beach player here is going to be losing this naval yard. I think we're about to get started on a second one down here. Yes, we are. Probably going to pause these. I'm not sure if he's paused those or not, as I am experiencing a lot of glitches watching this replay. Some naval battles going on over here in the North Pond as well, as port bombers attack, take out the cruisers so that they can take out more units. There's only one cruiser in the mix. It looks like the shield boat goes down. This is going to hurt. They've taken out the only anti-air there, as Yellow moves in with his ASFs to try to deal with this port bomb harassment going on. Green still behind in the air game. We're going to be moving some T1 NGs forward, I believe. I'm not sure what the plan here is. Maybe we're wanting to get involved in this naval game with from the rear air player, although that's not what you need to do. You need to catch up on your air, as you are very much behind. Red now harassing the front base, main base, with his T2 Navy going to be moving down here to the south to help take out this new naval yard they're trying to set up. He's going to harass this base as well once he stops the progression of this, taking out some build power here. This is not going to matter. This is not going to help you at all. Red has T2 Navy behind that. He has some cruisers, so you don't really want to answer with tour bombers, although we are getting some out here. Maybe you try and attack this position. Uncontended in air, Green only has a few ASFs. Yellow has a lot more than him. We are now retreating our ACU out from the water, but all that's going to do is get hit by cruiser fire, probably. We have a few tour bombers out, but it's not going to matter as we have 3 cruisers. Those tour bombers are just going to get destroyed just as fast as they come in. I'm not sure they even dropped. Yes, they dropped one single torp. Oh, and it took down the cruiser. We have these cruisers are on low health, so torp bombers might actually stop this push as those cruisers are nearing their death. But we're now going to move up here and harass some T2 mexes from the beach player of Team 1. Catuli now taking some damage from some destroyer and cruiser fire. We might have an ejection here if we can't stop this push. We have more T2 Navy coming in from Orange now, as we have now destroyed the naval factory off on the right hand side. Looking to make quick work of these T3 mexes for the beach player, and it looks like they're all going to go down. Catuli is going to have to retreat. He's just standing here for now. You need to retreat. Run back to your air player. Torp bombers move in. But I'm not sure how effective they're going to be as these destroyers are now shielded as well. We have more units coming in. We have a cruiser coming in from Orange to try and stop the air. We have some ASFs moving in from Green to try and stop the Torp bombers, but it's not going to do much as Yellow has him beat on the ASF scale. I only see 5 ASFs. We have a couple more coming in now. I'm not sure where those NGs of Greens went to. We saw that transport holding them earlier, and I'm not exactly sure where they went. It may have gotten shot down, I'm not sure. The Rock over here taking some cruiser fire as a cruiser leaves the factory and moves over. The beach player for Team 1 now getting taken out of this game. Tron back here continuing to expand his air production. Green still only has the one single T3 air factory, and it's not producing things very quickly. I believe it's actually paused right now. That is not what you need when you are so far behind. How is our eco going? We are stalling mass like crazy back here in the air slot for Team 2. White going to hold off Pink's push over here in the top navy, but the bottom navy has just been completely lost for Team 1. We're going to move all of our build power back to the air slot, it looks like. But we have a Cyberman player over here, red, so we can walk our destroyers on the land and continue to push inward. We need to send... Where did our strap bomber go? We need to send it in here to help take out this destroyer, or you are going to have a lot of damage moving forward. We have some Torp bombers from Yellow coming out, maybe moving to take out this factory here. I'm not sure where their target is, but they're going to get destroyed by these interceptors from Orange, I believe, or at least most of them will. No, they missed it. They missed it, and they're not getting micro good enough. They have missed the Torp bomber run. The Torp bomber run is going to get through. They're going after one of the T2 naval factories here for Orange. I'm not sure just those are going to take it out. We will see how much damage we do. We only did about maybe a fifth of damage to this thing. Bombard has built an experimental somewhere. What have we built? We have built a Monkey Lord. That's going to be moving down the front here. Red putting it work for his team, as he is also moving inland with the destroyer to take out more of these mexes. We're just full on harassing the beach player here. We're now going to get Torp bomber span from Tron to try to deal with some of the navy that's sitting off the coast here. But we have more cruisers inbound, I believe, to try and help deal with the air spam from Tron. All of his units sitting under a shield anyway, so the Torp bombers are not breaking through. Could Tuli leave, please? Bombard. What is going on? They might be experiencing some lag or something. Why I got bigger eco than my team? Confused. Then use it. Build an experimental. As you have an experimental walking down your front, you probably don't see it yet though. Pink might see it. Everyone arguing over here, telling Bombard to leave. Or Catuli, I believe. Oh, we have a desync now. Oh no. This team, or this game, not going to finish, as we have a desync. We have a Control K over here going out, I believe. We have desyncs from all the players. We have some nasty talk going on over here in the chat as the people leave. I'm not sure what's going on here. We have a whole bunch of desyncs. I'm going to continue this replay anyways, so what we see, it may not be exactly what happens. But it looks like T2 just destroying Team 1. As we still have some trash talk over here on the text chat. We have a transport coming out from Bombard, moving forward to possibly try and take this position here. We're going to continue this replay. Even though we have the desync, as I've gone too far to turn back now. I was attempting a different replay before this one and realized I forgot to hit the record button, so I don't want to have to restart again because of a desync. Orange now moving forward to try to deal with some of this Q2 spam and try to protect this experimental Monkey Lord moving forward on the front lines. Got some Indies out here from Bombard to reclaim, try to get some more mass. Do we have another experimental underway? I don't see one yet. We're getting a upgrade on our comm. Oh no, that's a support commander. What kind of commander is he? He just has support commander. Game paused, game resumed. We have a transport from Orange coming out here with a bunch of Ingies. Probably trying to claim this beach position of Team 1. Yes, immediately starting about 30 factories on the beach to try to out-spam blue and yellow. Blue over here building T2 already to try to deal with some of this pressure that they're getting. I'm not sure exactly why he's building Artie. I guess he can deal damage from a far distance. Still holding on to this position down here, but not for long as a cruiser is taking it out. Pink in trouble as Gray is now attacking, but Pink has some torpedo bombers which are about to get taken out by Yellow's ASFs. Green still really far behind in the air game. This looks like it's just an all-out victory for Team 2, although on the front line, even though they're losing air, unless the air player can start putting in work. He was building strap bombers earlier. If he just does something with them. We are now stopping tele defense back here. We built a bunch of T1 as we are anticipating a tele snipe maybe. Bombard dying in Gray's base. I believe he went for a tele here. I'm not sure why, as you already had a Monkey Lord in that base. I'm not sure why you would have... Oh no, Gray dies. Gray died. I thought that said Bombard died. Gray dies to Bombard's monkey. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. I thought it said that Bombard died. This monkey is about to be taken out though. And that is going to drop a lot of mass right in front of the base of Tron now. I'm not sure if Tron, a 400 rated player, really has the APM to deal with this. This Monkey Lord now regenning as he got a vet, it looks like, possibly. Nothing here to deal with the monkey. It was almost dead. But now it is just completely uncontested. I'm not sure if Tron can really stop this attack. The Artie down here not really doing much to stop the attack of Yellow building these factories. It was shooting over here at these, but now it is not doing much. Orange getting these factories up. He is going to be now getting, he's going for Lobo spam, I believe, to deal with the mexes and factories of Yellow. We still have trash talk going on over here, I believe. He will be banned after that. I'm not sure what banned for what. I'm not sure exactly what is going on for lag. Banned for lag. I'm not sure you can get banned for lag, but the trash talk continuing to come out. This has been an all-out victory for Team 2 so far. Even though they have lost air, we are now spamming strap bombers, which is what Tron should have done a long time ago. They would have won this game if they had just spammed strategic bombers. We have some strategic missile defense. We're building a Soul Ripper now. We are winning air. This could do some damage if we can get it up. What is the rear air player back here thinking? Has he gone for any end gamers? No, it doesn't look like it. What about Orange over here? I don't see any. Do we have another experimental on the way for Red? Yes, we do. We have a Megalith coming together over here slowly but surely for Red. Pink not building any end gamers as he's still in a naval battle. We need some more build power on this Soul Ripper if we want to get it complete. This is... I don't think he has anything working on it, actually, at this moment. Still getting harassed by the Navy. Do we have a T3 naval yard up yet? Yes, we do, and we are building a nuke sub, I believe. Probably going to be moving it off the coast to launch. Die. I'm not sure what's happening here. Blue is now in Yellow's base as he has ran away from his position. He's helping with the strategic missile defense. Do we have a strategic missile launcher here? I don't see any. We have a lot of strat bombers sitting right here for green, just sitting there. I'm sure he has a plan, but I'm not sure what the plan is. The monkey still alive, getting vets, just sitting here though. He needs to move forward. He moves forward, he could just walk through a lot of this. Yellow needs to build some air or something to deal with the monkey that is just sitting there. An open target. I'm not sure they even see it now. Oh, we have a battleship here. For Yellow, it is going to shoot at the Navy across the way. For Orange, we have Navy in the north fighting the Navy in the south. That is crazy. The monkey's still just sitting there. Now shooting the battleship. Sitting right off the coastline. If you move it forward, you might be able to kill it with your laser and destroy it. I'm not sure what the point of that is. You have a gunship out here in the middle of the Navy. I'm not sure exactly what Tron was thinking there. You could have sent that up to take out this monkey that's just sitting here. Although he doesn't care. He has a megalith on them. Actually, it's not getting built. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Both of the experimentals that are being built are just sitting there, not being built. Bombard starting teleporter. Going for a telesnipe. I don't think he needs to, though. He could just walk in and destroy everything, I believe. Still working hard on this strategic missile defense. Do you have a strategic missile launcher? You could put in some work if you do, possibly. I'm not sure your opponents have any. I don't see a missile launcher anywhere in that rear position. I don't see any up here either. There's not going to be any down here as this position is destroyed. What have we got going on up here? We are still being Rathis. Use pinks to move back to the rear air base. I'm not sure exactly what we're working on back here. You could do something. You have a lot of strat bombers. You could use them. I don't really see any end games going on here. We started a few, but we've stopped, and the megalith just sitting. Oh no! The megalith now being progressed forward slowly. We're building, I believe, some hives to progress it. The Soul Ripper still sitting here on 92, 47 hit points. Not being progressed any further at all. I'm not sure what Yellow's plan here is. It seems like both teams have just stopped to eco. The artillery battery down here now finally putting in some work on this land factory spam that Orange has done up here. Nothing going on in the top Navy for Team 1. I'm not sure what Tron's plan is. He's only 400 rated. Is he getting any advice from anyone on his team? He is not. No one on his team is attempting to help him at all. I don't think he has the APM for this. He is now flying ASF over cruisers for no reason. If you want to take out the Navy, you do not send your Corsairs. I believe you are Cybern, correct? Yes, you do not send Corsairs to deal with Navy. You send Torp Bombers. Finally, we have some Strat Bombers out from green to come out here and deal some damage. The Monkey of Red walking back towards his base, his battleship of yellow is off the coast of red. Maybe about to begin putting in some work to red's front main base. The megalith at 25,000 hit points of 110,000. Strat bombers for green out here, maybe to take out the battleship. Yes, that is what he is targeting, is the battleship now. He was thinking about coming down here and wreaking some havoc down here, but realizing this battleship is a bigger threat to him than that. There's also a battle cruiser right here that I missed. I thought it was just a normal cruiser or a destroyer. It is a battle cruiser, in fact, but it is not putting in any work because it has the laser gun that cannot shoot over this hill. Tron control Ks as he realizes he does not have the APM. Everything now going to go to the 1100 Cthulhu, who may be able to APM this. Okay, I'll break my full stroll for the 100th time. Bombard yelling at him to leave, and he control Ks, and that is going to be the game as Team 2 just completely wipes out Team 1. I am sorry about the desync and the trash talk in this game, guys. I did not watch it ahead of time as I wanted to be completely surprised by everything that was going on so I could cover this better and more efficiently. If I know what's going on to happen ahead of time, I will let it slip that it's going to happen. But that is going to be that game. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you drop a like below and let me know in the comments if you want me to do some more of these. And if you have any suggestions, my Discord is linked on my YouTube. I will link it in the description down below for you guys. You can join it. And if you want to submit some replays to me to look at and possibly cast, I will definitely give it a look and cast it if you guys want me to. You guys let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of content. If you guys enjoyed me casting this, maybe give me some better games to cast. I just looked through games and found this one. I am sorry about the desync and the trash talk and just a complete wipeout from Team 2. Even though they had air superiority early on, they could have won this game. But let me know in the comments if you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.